Hey, sweetie. How's it going? Tired? I know you are. I am too. Ain't done a whole lot of shit, but I am too. It's a damn good thing because I can see myself getting in the bed. What is it? Oh, hell yeah. 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 I can see me in the bed easily by 12. That's a damn good thing. Something I ain't used to. So, what's up with you? Mm. Say cleaned and fed, but not bred. I, I'm only gonna go maybe an hour, two at the very most. At the very, very most. I've already eaten, but I've got to eat again. Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. Has anybody heard about the fucking the assassination fucking attempt on? I don't know if it was on Trump or whoever in the fuck. I ain't felt like looking it up, but there was like some dude in Scotland flew down with a fucking hang glider and took out a dude that was arm's length from the fucking president. Has anybody heard that? I just heard about it tonight. Yeah, yeah. It's been like a day or two ago, but you know the media, they're not going to report on shit. What is chimich chimich chimichurri? Is that how you say that? Chimichurri? What the hell is that? I've never heard of that. And home fries must be French fries. You saw the paraglider. Hill, what the fuck was that? Herb stuff. Okay, I get it. I believe I do. Is it like oil and herbs? What the fuck? What was up with the paraglider? That's completely fucking insane. And what happened if you know? I mean, you telling me because we can't depend on fucking media over here to tell us shit. Hell, they wishing like hell the president was dead. You seen the damn New Yorker fucking the magazine where he's damn flew straight in front of the hotel. He would have left as any Trump supporter. Yeah, this ain't the balloon. No, I heard one of the guys. No, this ain't got nothing to do with the balloon. Did they? What happened? Did I heard that a guy that was protecting Trump was either not shot or killed? I mean, I'm getting no information is what I'm getting. From our media, anyway. Hell, Hilt's already told me more than. Yeah, it should have been blown the fuck away. That's no shit. You could easily drop a fucking a device. You could fly over and just drop a bomb and boom, it's all over with. That is so fucking insane. I tell you what. For anybody to fly over the fucking president, I'm sorry, in this day and age, no, they should have wiped it. The snipers should have been there to fucking clock his ass right out the fucking sky. I don't give a fuck whether he was just some nutty fuckwad just making a joke. They should have clocked his ass right out the fucking sky. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Okay. Well, see, like I say now, I don't know anything. I, from what I heard, I've heard some weird shit, and you know how that goes. You get fucking. It's just what I heard. Now, I don't know. I ain't had time to look up nothing. Hell, I ain't even washed my ass tonight. I'll know tomorrow though exactly what happened. Because I've heard I've heard where the guy was fucking a guy that was right next to Trump was killed or some shit like that. But you never know. This could be fucking trolls calling in on other channels. Because that's where I heard it from was what I was just watching. I do, I really do. But it would take 5 days either way by car. And by then, I'd be so damn dirty that I don't know if you'd want to touch me. Hey man, that's what I heard on the last channel I was watching. So it sounds like to me it was nothing more. What it sounds like, right from what you're saying, and you're over there, it sounds like it was just some idiot, doing his hee haw or whatever the fuck you want to call it, his little I hate Trump thing. But I don't know. I don't know the details. I mean, I don't. And people die from strokes and heart attacks every day. I don't know. Somebody may have just fell out that was right there with him. I don't. I don't. Still, he should have been blown out the sky. They should have had, everybody thinks of America as, the high tech, you can't touch the president, this and that. They should have actually had a laser that fucking drilled a hole through his ass as he was going over. Yeah, Tony, I don't ever think about those things. Let me see. Yeah, I can now. Yeah, I'll give you and Hill one. What is that? I don't know what a spanner is. A spanner must be a wrench. Is that what the hell y'all call tools over there, spanner? I get it. Yeah, I knew that before you. Yeah, I knew it before you put it up. Yep. Ah. No, I did. The only reason I knew Tanya was because of relation. I knew that yeah, you can't post links without a ring, so it just all came together real fast. Well, like I've ever heard of a spanner before. So how? Let me ask you all this: how did the notifications they showed up pretty quick then? Because I still don't really know what the hell's going on with the channel and all that kind of stuff. Hell, I got it today. I had to type in my own damn password just to get back on laptop, which was very unusual. Yeah, I know. That's me too. That is me too. I have not had. I came in and pretty much was able to watch, quite frankly, and eat 2 pieces of chicken, and that's about it. So, and I ain't really done that today. Hell, they were still. Hell, I just messed around today with pops there. There wasn't no. They wasn't able to hang that rock or anything like that. So. But that's all right. It's just everything just kicks on. It does. We are lucky. I cannot complain. You didn't get one on YouTube. I'll be down. And I know y'all have had to click the damn bell. I mean, that's weird. Gosh, I may have to may wind up having to redo this whole damn channel. Because if y'all ain't getting notifications, then that means everybody else ain't. Everybody's still commenting on my regular channel and all that kind of stuff. So it ain't like, oh, it did? Well, good. It goes like that. Hey, when you busting your ass, hell, yeah, you start to eat like a horse, or I do anyway. Not that it does any good. I could actually eat a horse. I could eat a whole horse, and the next day I would still be. I might would gain a pound, but that's about it. They say people with high metabolism live a lot longer than others, but I try to counteract that with alcohol and nicotine. Because I don't want to be here very long. Not in this motherfucking shithole. I don't know if y'all watched Kay's video today, one with the hell, when I haven't even seen that. Hell, I watched it and I thought, man, that's just I see where he gets it from. They took down a damn poem from a dude, the If poem. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know why he made it. I thought he just came up with it, but I see why he made it. Yeah, that's very that is very cool. It is. I've never read that. I'll be damned. Well, what does it show up as? Tanya, can you send him a link to where you're on right now, if that's possible? Yeah, or try that because she did that last night, and now it's showing up for her. So this is the poem that Cave was talking. If you can keep your head when all if you can keep when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies or being hated. Don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with the worn out tools. You can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on the turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve you long after they're gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. But back to where this, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve you long after they are gone, that 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 is pretty fucking. That's pretty damn cool. But that's kind of saying that if you can make somebody, even after you're dead, will somebody remember you, more or less. I think you jumped too quick on that verse, but still, very cool. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can feel the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be my man. You'll be a man, my son. You'll be a man, my son. That is very. Why have I never heard that? Uh, Tanya's slipping in her own links there. I know it's very late over over there, especially all the way over in Germany. I know you're not in Germany, Hill. I know it's probably a couple hours time zone different from you, but I'm just wondering if, like, so what? Um, See it pop up. I know Alec got it. It seems to me, I can't remember where Alec was from. Hell, it seemed to me Alec is either English or he may be Welsh too. I can't remember. Well, you never know because that is 6 hours from now. Good God. What is, yeah, that's a damn good 3 o'clock, some shit like that. London, okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I thought he was from England, but I wasn't sure. Y'all tell me these things. Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I thought he was from England, but I wasn't sure. Y'all tell me these things, but hell, it's hard for me to remember. That's because I've watched your vids there. Alec, I haven't been able to watch any vids or anything. And I remember him saying he was, I remember he 245, 340, yep. 45? I hate that. I'm probably going to buy a new. One thing I have noticed that anybody who tries to do anything on a phone or even on the older laptops, they deal with a lot of buffering, and everybody hates that. I can't stand it either. I can't watch anybody like that. It's kind of weird. That was quite a while. I mean, I wasn't out, but that was a good minute or so. Hey, like I say, I hate that. I mean, I can't watch anybody who's buffering like hell. I can't. Like I say, I hate that. I mean, I can't watch anybody who's buffering like hell. I can't. I can only watch. I mean, I can't watch anybody who's buffering like hell. I can't. I can only watch Owen Benjamin on the phone because every time he goes on, just buffers like hell on my laptop. I don't know why. You would think the fucking laptop would have far more power than the phone, but it don't. So I don't blame anybody who, I can't watch anybody buffering. I just can't do that. That's so aggravating. Here, I'll drag this up and check it out, see what happened with that. All right, the papers. Lawless Britain, cozy cover up. Okay. Curly's on the double-digit spike in crime, which says police have blamed on falling or failing. Falling officer. Okay, all right, yeah, falling officer numbers. Paper reports a 16% jump on knife crime, murders up by 10%, and robberies by 30%. This is all what? London? Welcome to lawless Britain, says the Daily Express paper notes. It's all popping up now. It's taking a minute. Let's look at. Danny, sweetheart, where is your dignity, sweetheart? You know where it's at. You know exactly where it's at. Hey, I tell you what, that's true. What lost what lost the stream or what? Oh, I'm a fool. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I can't keep up. I'm tired too. I am. No, you ain't lost. No, you haven't. I hope you haven't anyway. But yeah, I thought the same damn thing when I watched all them idiots out there in fucking England. I was thinking, good God Almighty. And then I had to remind myself, well, it is an island. I mean, good God, it probably don't make up what? Probably as big as Georgia and Alabama together, and that's about it. Government voted to have anonymity from fraud charges expenses and sexual harassment. I swear to God, it, I can't say nothing. I mean, we have fucking fuckwads in the CIA, FBI, fucking NSA, Homeland Security, all that old fucking bullshit. And they cover up just as damn much shit. But good God, it just blows my mind how the fuck every fucking thing they do, every fucking law they pass is to fucking just is fuck the people, fuck the people. You have a new, you have a new royalty, and that new royalty is fucking whatever the fuck y'all call them fuckers who up there. You're Theresa Mays, and I mean I know she's I don't know the fucking word for damn president over there. What is it, chancellor? Hell, I can't. No, that's Germany. Prime minister. But still, everything they do is against fucking, yeah, it is. It's against the people, have to people who don't give one shit about you. And that goes for us too. My God, our representatives are fuckwads. Hell, the only goddamn ones that make one shit now is fucking Rand Paul's about the only one. The rest of them, the hell, they go running. They go running and hiding. They don't want to be on TV. We got to vote all them son of bitches out. We got to get them out. And I'm at this point here. If you don't believe in Trump, if you don't believe in Trump at this point, then your ass needs to go. And I'm hoping that everybody else around me in America here is thinking the same thing. They really do. They do. It goes. It's not just the fucking representatives or the senators. That's the main ones that need replacing. But I tell you who really needs replacing. They need to shut down the fucking FBI over here. They need to shut down the CIA. They need to just shut it down and clean it out and just start all over. If they don't, we are going to go into a fucking war. I keep saying that over and over, but that's the damn truth. Now we are going to wind up in arms, literally, and fucking just storming the fucking gate. If one thing happens to Trump, this country is going to freeze. You're going to hear a big, you'll hear a fucking gasp of air all around the world. And then by God, bad things are going to happen. Now, we may all get fucking killed in the process, but bad things will happen. That's what just kills me. They have no sense. God damn it, man. I could lead the fucking FBI 10 times better than what the fuck these nasty bastards are doing. Because that's all they are. They're just fucking nasty fucking bastards. That's good. I hope it don't happen, but that is good. Yes, it will definitely be a fucking tidal wave like no one has ever seen. And Tiny, you know as good as I do, any fucking thing that happens down here is going to affect the north in a major way. What it is, and this is the God's honest truth, y'all, is that we now have a white president who is actually sticking up for the white people who work and make money and try to just keep things going. They just try to live their lives. And then besides that, and this is everywhere in Western fucking nation anyway. If you don't have that, then you have people who just want the colored people to run and rule everything, which is absolutely insane. Why you have so many fucking people in England wanting colored people to fucking rule them. It makes no goddamn sense. This racism shit really worked, didn't it? It really fucking worked. You know, we white people have not lived and died and bred for so many fucking years for no reason. I mean, we are here for a reason because we are tough, we're resilient, we can be fucking idiot bastards and every damn thing else. But damn it, man, we are here because we fucking and we always make things fucking better. It blows my how in the fucking so many guys and that's down here too. I mean, every college is full of fucking what we seen in England with all the fucking marches and all that. Every college is that shit. Everyone. It's so stupid. How in the how in the fuck if my kid come home talking to me about some goddamn yes, well, we all need to be diverse and you know we need to think about our white privilege. I would be like, well, you fucking pay for your fucking college from now on, you dumb dick, and don't even come back here. I don't get it. I don't get it. How people can be so goddamn stupid. Like they ain't already increased. They've increased, but they've increased against the white people. Yeah, I know it. That way they can just blame it. Yeah. Ah, yeah. We all know what it. This is a real fight against good and fucking evil. It really is. There's no way around it now. Well, if he's that fucking afraid, he might want to take his ass somewhere else. But oh hell no, no, no. I guarantee you, Theresa May is fucking making sure that we bring in at least another fucking million of them before. This is that goddamn old bag needs to fucking go. That motherfucking old bag should have been fucking knocked off of her post a long time ago. You know, I'm really amazed at how it hadn't already happened in some kind of way. Because it ain't because England don't have guns. Because I don't give a fuck where you are in the world. If you want a fucking gun, you can find one. I mean, that's just the way it is. You could put my ass in the middle of fucking Muhammad land, and if I had the right fucking means and the time, I could find a goddamn gun. I'm not saying shoot Theresa May or anything like that. I would never say that. But what I'm saying is I am so surprised of how fucking cucked the goddamn English are. And that's all it really is. It's just straight fucking cucked. But I guess, you know, if you grow up in a society that never had guns or anything like that, I guess it could happen real easy. But what even blows my mind even more, but hell, you don't need a fucking gun. Goddamn, hell, it's how easy is it to make a bomb? That's what always happens when you take guns. Then they start making fucking bombs. Hell, it's easier to make a bomb. Actually, it really is easier to make a bomb than it is a gun. I know they are. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know they are. Oh, I ain't no fool. Oh, I ain't no fool. I know it. You can't ban fucking anything. There's nothing you can ban on this earth. And anytime you see, I'm not telling y'all anything, but anytime you see anything being banned, that's because the other side is freaked the fuck out. I mean, hell, if I had hordes of motherfuckers wanting me dead, I might would think, well, make sure they don't have weapons. I wouldn't really think that because I know better. Hell, don't take a damn weapon. Good God. How easy is it for some fucking chemist to make some fucking chemical? I mean, come on. Hell, that's why Lord have mercy. It's how stupid have we got on this earth? I never would have thought that this earth would have got so goddamn stupid. I really don't. Or I really didn't. As I was growing up, I was thinking, well, yeah, we'll probably get it all halfway figured out by the time I'm dead. No, oh hell no. No, ain't gonna have that shit. No, we're gonna get so goddamn stupid to where we all have to just. I was chatting with Tanya about that. That I'm so fucking tired. I'm just damn. I am. I'm so tired. Because at what point is it just not so fucking evident? And that shit with old Alex Jones and fucking Zuckerberg. I'm gonna tell you something. Zuckerberg. The only reason why he's goddamn. I may have said this last night. I don't know. Hell, I can't even fucking remember. The only fucking reason that motherfucker is now saying, yeah, we don't need to ban them outright. That's only because he's losing a fucking ton of money. It ain't because he really gives a shit. You have to remember that. These motherfuckers, they only give in when they know that they've lost. And what that does is that helps him to, for anybody kind of on the fence or anything like that, that helps him to keep what he's got. Leave that shit. If you're on Facebook, leave that motherfucking shit and tell them why. If you're on Twitter, leave that fucking shit and tell them why. It won't be long. I think YouTube's sitting back and watching Facebook. I really do. Because we all got to know this is the government. This is government programming right here. This is the government being able to keep up with every fucking thing that Eric Butler does. I mean, let's be real. This ain't paranoia. This ain't schizophrenia. This is the fucking truth. This gives them. I have a recording of my fucking life in a goddamn database somewhere in fucking up underground, some goddamn where that couldn't be touched by a nuclear bomb. Did he? I didn't hear that. That's so stupid. It is. I mean, let's think about it. 6 million Jews. Hey, that's a lot of fucking people. So, hey, that's more people than I'd ever want to fucking kill. That's more people than I would want to have on my fucking conscience. But think about fucking Russia. But no, they can't do that. No, no, they can't think about how many Russia killed. They can't think about how many Mao killed. Oh no, no, which was fucking 10 times, sometimes 300 times fucking worse. They're just sick fucking hypocrites, is all they are. That's what I was. Yeah, that's what I talked about last night. Yep, that's all it is. He knows he's going by the wayside, so that's why he's going on a podcast that nobody fucking knows because he can go on a podcast that nobody knows, and by God, if he's on there, then everybody's going to hear about it the fucking next day, and that's all that was no, we don't need to ban them, but they're already fucking shadow banned out the ass. Look here, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Look, I know a lot of people wouldn't want to fucking watch me, but for me to, I seen myself when I first started. I gained a lot of fucking subs real quick, and then it stopped at a point. And it stopped during when they was it stopped when they started fucking banning the shit out of fucking everybody. Now I ain't saying I'd have a whole lot of damn subs or anything like that, but I do know I'm not stupid. That you won't see my beautiful fucking face out there for anybody to fucking see because they've already kept up with everything I fucking said and did. And there's an algorithm that fucking knows it. If it's not even an algorithm, it's a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker sitting goddamn. You ain't fooling my motherfucking ass. But that's all right. That's what I said. I don't really give a shit because if I had to just If I had to start writing fucking papers and having them printed and mailing them to every goddamn body that I already know, I would do that in the end. I don't give a shit what they really do now. I don't. Because they're either going to die and we're going to go on to somewhere else. I don't know why the fuck Trump or another goddamn Koch brother or whatever hadn't made a fucking YouTube already that says, hey, open fucking platform, motherfuckers. Say any goddamn thing you want and don't worry about it. The first one who does that will be the biggest, baddest motherfucker on the block. And they know it. And I think, honestly, I think they're holding back. I think they already have it. I think they already have it to launch. They're just trying to see what happens with this, because it is kind of fun to watch people fucking squirm and bitch, whine and moan and all that kind of shit. If you're a fucking multi-billionaire. Where's that at? Where do you go to jail for that? Apparently you can't post that in Turkey. Oh, in Turkey. Well, you got to think about it. Turkey's fucked. The turkey is cooked. It is done. This cocksucker has won the past 17 elections. I don't give one shit who you are. You're not going to win 17 fucking elections in a row. That just ain't going to happen. Not with his goddamn. And you know what's coming over here. That's why the Chinese are getting involved with the fucking voting, the machine voting over here. Oh, they're planning on that big time. Talk, Russia collusion. That may be why the whole Russia collusion thing. Think about it. That way it distracts you from the fucking Chinese collusion that's going on with the fucking Democrats and the fucking voting booths over here. Hell, now they're allowing goddamn fucking illegals, and that's what they are. They're non-citizens in California. Non-citizens. They're not immigrants. They're non-citizens. They're going to allow them to vote. I'm so sick of hearing this. Well, immigrants should vote. Immigrants can vote. If you're a fucking immigrant, by God, you can vote. That's your fucking right. Because if you're an immigrant, then you are a U.S. citizen. These motherfuckers ain't immigrants. They're illegals. I get so sick when I see when you watch, don't fucking watch Fox anymore, because Fox will call them the immigrant population. That's what they'll call. Fuck that shit. I'm so sick. They're non-fucking citizens. It's going to get to the point to where either California will kill itself, or we will actually have to invade that motherfucker. That shit just ain't even a state no more. It ain't. I mean, God bless all the people out fucking west from the sea and up north. But they are goddamn, they are just so fucked up. That's what you get when you elect. It goes back to what I've said before. Bomb the fuck. You know who we should be invading? That is Mexico. We should be fucking, we should have tanks rolling over the goddamn border into Mexico and bombing the shit out of them son of a bitches. Because they're nothing but pieces of shit. And y'all know, I don't know if y'all know or not, Mexico ain't them little bitty fucking Mexicans that they send over here. That ain't the ones rolling them. No, they're as white as I am. They got fucking green eyes like I do. And they've been running that goddamn shit for fucking how many years? Cock-sucking motherfuckers. That's why it's shit like that that still pisses me off with any kind of fucking executive in office, which is Trump and all that. If you hadn't done goddamn said, look, we will fucking bomb you. Fuck saying, well, that's our neighbor. You know, we have to be good. Fuck a neighbor when he acts like that. If I had a goddamn neighbor that was fucking chopping heads off and bringing in fucking drugs all the time, eventually I'd pull out my fucking shotgun, kick in his goddamn door, and blow his goddamn brains out. Especially if he was fucking with my goddamn family, which they all are. They all are. They fuck with our family all the way over here to the fucking East Coast. You can't elect a fucking real motherfucker around here or anywhere else. Out in Cali, fucking Maxine won the last goddamn election with the damn hell. He was a Mexican dude and that had far more fucking sense than Maxine will ever have. No, they won't elect you. I don't even believe these elections anymore. How can you? How in the fuck can you? Because that guy should have won. Everything he was talking was just straight up fucking real, and any real fucking, you can't believe voting anywhere. Still there, Tony? Must be buffering way too much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another fucking computer. Oh, okay. You may be the only one. Tony has worked her ass off today, so I've heard. I don't ever know, but it seems like to me that a lot of them probably ain't getting a notification. I don't know though. I mean, people are so far away from me. Everybody who watches me, that it's unreal. Always blows my mind, really. And I don't tell anybody around here to watch me. Matter of fact, I hope they don't.
This is a breaking news. This next story is absolutely priceless. That crooked FBI lawyer, Lisa Page, she just sold them all out. This changes everything. Teresa Monroe Hamilton for RWN reports that the former top FBI lawyer, Lisa Page, she spent last Friday and yesterday testifying behind closed doors over her role in the FBI scandal. Sources claim that she is providing shocking intelligence against her superiors. Representative John Ratcliffe says that Page was significantly more cooperative than her one-time colleague and lover, the counterintelligence agent Peter Strzok. Take a look.
There are differences in their testimony. In many cases,
he wasn't a man to stand by.
That the text messages mean exactly what they say, as opposed to Agent Strzok, who thinks that we've all misinterpreted
I'd lose that fucking bastard too. Hell, she was trying to fucking use him to goddamn get up in the world. That's all that really was.
To lock away that evil liar Peter Strzok for a very long time. Now, according to the GOP lawmaker, Lisa Page tossed her former lover under the bus during her testimony on Monday. Ratcliffe told Fox and Friends on Tuesday.
Well, tell Lala to come on over if she wants to. I haven't told anybody about this channel.
What they
besides y'all.
Lisa Page, who you all know, the lover of Peter Strzok, in their text message exchanges. She was on the Hill yesterday about those text messages, and she was questioned by Congress for the second day. She actually completely discredits Peter Strzok, her ex-lover, in that testimony, and she stands by her text. She says, "I meant."
It's kind of depending on y'all to kind of pass the word, because I didn't want to go into many comment sections and all that kind of shit. I didn't.
The Inspector General was going to have his report.
I don't know what. There's trolls fucking gunning. That's all there is to it.
Texted Peter Strzok and said, "Trump's not ever going to become president, right? And Strzok
know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when to run. Sometimes
he won't. We'll stop it." What he said during his testimony,
yeah, go ahead, Hill.
Was we will stop
go
it.
Ahead,
yeah. The American people.
Law's been around for a long time. I even owe her a song. I do. Yep. Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
Bureau-wide cover-up. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But now this whole thing, this is all part of the House Judiciary Committee and House Oversight on Government Reform Committee hosting a hearing as part of their joint investigation.
If anything happens soon, I will have my suspicions. But
last week, of course, we streamed the Peter Strzok.
Law has been watching for a long time.
He was number 3 at the FBI, and he headed up the Hillary Clinton investigation as well as the Russia collusion investigation. He testified for 12 grueling hours that he was not biased, but he lied his head off to everyone there. Let's take a look at some of the craziest moments from that hearing. Between July 31st and August 8th, how many interviews did you conduct related to the alleged collusion between Russia and the Trump campaign? Congressman, as you know, counsel for the FBI, based on the special counsel's equities, has instructed me not to answer questions about the ongoing investigation.
I'm not a piece of shit. I hate that son of a bitch.
You are under subpoena and are required to answer the question. Are you objecting to the question?
Oh, the holding his head back. God almighty, man. That is a blatant fuck you, you motherfuckers, is what he's saying.
Question. If so, please state your objection.
Mr. Chairman, I object. I do not believe I am here under subpoena. I believe I am here voluntarily.
Chairman, will you answer the committee's question as directed, or do you...
In other words, I can get my ass up and fucking walk out right now, you fucking scumbag bastards. Fuck you.
you to answer the committee's question.
This is a good thing, though. It is. It's good that they did that because, and it's good that it was voluntarily. But because if it hadn't have been, then it would have been, oh my God, look how they're treating this man so bad. And it's good that he went up there with holding his fucking nose up like this right here, because it was all voluntary. But you still gonna walk in there voluntary and say, fuck you. Yeah, it's good they did this. Things happen too slow for me.
Chairman, I move to adjourn.
Second.
You're not recognized for that purpose, and you will be subject to recall to allow the committee.
He is. It looks. He looks it because he is.
Kick you off because of the content of your text. He kicked you off because of some appearance that he was worried about. I'm stating to you, it is not my understanding that he kicked me off because of any bias.
We're all possessed by something. That motherfucker's possessed by straight fucking lunacy, straight fucking arrogance, straight fucking vanity is what it is. Just straight fucking vanity all the way around.
Major investigations during 2016. To suggest somehow that we can parse down the words of shorthand textual conversations like there's some contract or car is simply not consistent with my or most people's use of text messaging. I can assure you.
I haven't watched it, but honestly, Tanya, I watched that and everything I already know. I know, and I will eventually, but you know as good as I do, it's just too easy.
What the FBI is
when you have a halfway decent mind, you don't have to see somebody else tell you. I mean, you know, we already know.
You want me to read this? Yes, please.
I mean, what a cocksucker.
October 20th.
I mean, what a fucking bitch ass, fucking bastard, fucking vain son. I mean, the whole time they should play the what was the fucking stupid song? You're so vain.
Okay, read it again that way. Sir, did you not?
You probably thought this was all about you, you fuckwad motherfucker.
You have come in here and said, I had no bias. And you do it with a straight face. And I watched you in the private testimony you gave. And I told some of the other guys, he is really good. He's lying. He knows, we know he's lying. And he could probably pass polygraph. It's amazing.
Mr. Chairman.
No, he could. He could, because that motherfucker believes in his own goddamn bullshit. He's looked in that mirror so goddamn long that he didn't just go crazy. He walked off thinking that he was the fucking mirror.
No, this is my
Mr.
time.
Chairman, I'm sorry. Point of order. This point of order. Yeah,
gentlemen,
my time.
Gentlemen from Rhode Island will suspend.
No, the disgrace.
Mr.
What this man has done.
The gentleman from Texas will suspend for a moment.
There is the disgrace.
Give him hell.
And it won't be recaptured anytime soon because of the damage you've done to the.
Pull out your 9 and just blow his fucking brains out.
Around the country. You've embarrassed them. You've embarrassed yourself. And I can't help but wonder when I see you looking there with a little smirk, how many times did you look so innocent into your wife's eye and lie to her about Lisa?
Mr. Chairman, this is
absolutely.
Please,
you know, Chairman, this is
yes, we've got to hear that again.
The gentleman from Texas will suspend for a moment.
There is the disgrace. And it won't be recaptured anytime soon because of the damage you've done to the justice system. And I've talked to FBI agents around the country. You've embarrassed them. You've embarrassed yourself. And I can't help but wonder when I see you looking there with a little smirk, how many times did you look so innocent into your wife's eye and lie to her about Lisa?
Mr. Chairman, this is outrageous.
Cue the applause. Yay!
Witness
shame
on
always
an issue.
Mr. Chairman, please,
Please, Mr. Chair. Oh my God, Mr. Chairman, how could you speak the truth, Mr. Chair? Oh my God.
Horrible harassment of the witness.
What's wrong with that? You need your medication.
I have always told the truth.
What a evil fucking bastard. God. What an evil fucking dick. Kayla. Yeah, it's good to see you, sweetie. Thanks for coming. I'm getting all riled up again about the damn FBI fucking Strzok, STR Zoc. That's what I would call him because there's no fucking vowel there. Give me a fucking vowel right between the T and the R. Give me a vowel, just the A and I and E and O. Fuck, maybe a fucking U.
The fact that you would question whether or not that was the sort of
a goddamn Y would be okay. Just one fucking Y. Just one.
Look I would engage with, and a family member who I have acknowledged hurting goes more to a discussion about your character.
He's got the head.
What you stand for.
Oh, he's going inside. This motherfucker done pulled back the diamond and silk. I'm talking. He's got the fucking head. Cocksucking motherfucker, you.
It's to your credibility, and you lost your credibility.
You've lost
your credibility.
While I doubt it plays well,
gentleman from Texas the gentleman from Texas will suspend.
I think Peter Strzok is going to go down in history as one of the most corrupt, evil FBI agents to ever.
You think? I used to be subbed to that channel. He was just one of those I didn't like watching for some reason. They was always good. Thanks, Tony. Thanks for pulling that up. I agree. It hasn't been so close. God almighty. It is. It's very insane. I don't know. Y'all give me a link on something y'all want me to see. I'll bounce around looking at things, I'll see what's up here. Man, I cannot. That is hard to watch. It really is. I didn't ever think that we would wind up this fucked up. Here, I have enough. I'm gonna play So What. I'm sure he won't mind. Let's see what he's got going on here with Marco's birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear listeners and viewers, you know, Angela Merkel.
I'm ripping him off, but I'm sure he won't mind.
In the mainstream media, at least in large parts of the mainstream, they celebrate her birthday.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Tony. I do. I know.
Birthday.
They're always right on. I mean, I ain't complaining about them. There's just something about them I don't like the trying to be buttoned up look. I think.
In honor of Angela Merkel's birthday, and they ask like passerby, hey, what do you think about Angela Merkel? Do you want to wish her a happy birthday? And all the people say, oh, she's a tough woman, a political wonder. I mean, And this, don't mix it up. This here is a alternative German media outlet, politically incorrect news, who make people aware of what is going on. Like we should look. It has subtitles. The link is in the description. Liebe Angela. So, hello, dear ladies and gentlemen, she says. I want to, first of all, wish you a good day. She addresses an audience. Herzlichen Glückwunsch means happy birthday or, no? Yeah, or happy, not exactly happy birthday, but that is what we also can say if you want to say happy birthday. It's an equivalent, no?
Ausdauernd.
Ausdauernd means she got stamina. The subtitles do not work. I have to do it myself. She is very she has endurance or endurance. No, she has stamina. This man says about Merkel.
Und constant.
Angenehm penetrant. Enjoyably penetrant.
Eine sehr taffe Frau, ja.
A very tough woman, yes.
Anders wünschen kann man sich immer.
You can always wish for other things, like meaning, okay, nobody's perfect. And then this person will say,
ein politisches Wunder.
A political miracle.
Has anybody noticed that So What is a fucking excellent fucking translator?
Focus online. Ooh.
I mean, he really is. Goddamn. When it comes to damn translating fucking English, So What's awesome. He is. He gets all of our damn. If you can understand a southern motherfucker like me with all my goddamn bullshit and all that kind of stuff, he blows my mind sometimes. Thank you, La. Yep. Don't make my head bigger than what it already is.
Who, by the way, gave me a strike once?
So geht das nicht.
I couldn't understand him. He speaks a different variant of German. The guy in the shorter.
So geht das nicht.
That's kind of weird. I remember him too. Man, he's talked about that with me before. Talking about how hell he can understand some English dialects or slang and this and that better than he can his own damn people. I mean, that's the Germans I want to hear. Them motherfuckers you can't understand, they can tell them what the hell they're saying. But you never know. They may be bigger idiots than anybody. We never know. But that's kind of weird. Very weird to me, anyway.
Maybe he said that's the way it goes, or something. Honestly, this is a different variant of German.
Happy birthday to you.
This person sings happy birthday to you. Or to Angela Merkel. Very strange, it means happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Alles Gute, liebe Angela. All the best, dear Angela. This person sings. There's Merkel. This I need to screenshot anyways. Thank you very much. Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
I wish him again. But I cannot. He speaks a different variant of German.
I wish her auf jeden Fall mal alles Gute.
Yeah, okay. I wish her all the best. First of all,
so long lebt.
That she may live for a very long time, is what he said. And then now these people say,
congratulations, happy birthday.
What? What was that? What did they say? Not him, the others.
So long lebt.
Congratulations, happy birthday.
Congratulations, happy birthday. Okay.
Durchhaltevermögen.
I wish her to hold on to it.
It is a lot, and I'm hoping to keep it up.
He says. Und weiterhin so viel Einsatzkraft. And to furthermore show so much.
Thanks for coming. We'll enjoy a real Georgia peach for the new channel.
Ich wünsche dir viel Glück mit dieser CSU.
I wish you all the best of luck with this CSU. The CSU is Merkel's Bavarian sister party.
Gottes Segen.
God's blessing.
Alles Gute zum Geburtstag.
All the best for your birthday.
Ich wünsche Ihnen einen richtig schönen Geburtstag.
I wish you a...
What you got there, sweetheart? We'll check it out, Tanya.
Conservative, online commentator
Kevin
J. Johnson is the first public victim of M103, the same motion that the sheep and the puppets, the sheep to the slaughter, the zombies, the brain-dead, moronic zombies of this country said, it's just a motion. But the smart people like me and many of you who are watching tonight said over and over again that this is the first step towards people getting their rights taken away, their freedom of speech taken away, simply for criticizing Sharia law or the religion of Islam or Muslims in general. Even though Christians get criticized every day, we have Jews who are criticized every day. We have the state of Israel, which is criticized every day. You can go on a college campus right now and you'll find a BDS group, which is calling for the boycott of the state of Israel, the Jewish state of Israel. There are religions that are criticized every day of every second. But for some reason, the establishment and the globalists of the world and Islamic people themselves feel that Islam has some kind of chip on their shoulder. You cannot dare criticize Islam. You can't dare criticize Muslims. And you can't dare criticize Sharia law. Because if you do, we're going to hurt.
Well, the obvious fucking fact is that if you draw Muhammad, then that is a death sentence. What could you make up a cult? Could you make up a cult and then say, we believe in what is it? Think about it now. I mean, what, the spaghetti monster from the fucking sky? And if you draw that goddamn spaghetti monster, then we'll all have to fucking kill you. What's the difference? What's the goddamn difference? If you can't draw your God, then how stupid. And think about this. If you really believe in a God, then God should be above being drawn. No matter what the fuck I draw on this goddamn universe, would that still be God? If you really believe in a God? Hell no, because God is above all that kind of goddamn shit. Just like the fucking word goddamn. I can't speak a word that really fucking emulates God. God is above all that shit if you really believe in God. So these motherfuckers, they don't believe in God. They believe in whatever the fuck they want to, what they want to do to other people. That's all they believe in. It's a cult.
Arrest you? We can't arrest you. We're going to fine you. If we can't fine you, we're going to smear your reputation to make sure you lose your job, you lose your friends, and you lose everything. Well, I've got news for the establishment. I've got news for the globalists. I've got news for the Mac Daddy Trudeau and the assholes who voted for Motion 103, which is not really a motion, as proved as now, where we have Kevin J. Johnston, who is being charged for hate crimes, but the only hate crime I'm seeing, which is not really a hate crime, is him criticizing the religion of Islam. That's what he's being charged with. And I've got a message for the globalists and Trudeau and all these assholes who supported M103. I hate religion of Islam. I hate Sharia law. Now, that doesn't mean that I hate Islamic people. I have many Islamic friends. Hating a religion is different from hating people. I could say that I hate Christianity, and that doesn't mean that I hate Christians. I could say that I hate Catholicism. That doesn't mean that I hate Italians or French people or Irish people or Spanish people. I hate the religion of Islam. That doesn't mean I hate Muslim people. I hate Sharia law. I hate what it stands for. It oppresses women. It's racist towards.
He ain't being a nigger. Just being a fucking man.
That I hate the Sikh religion because of the caste system, which I do. And there's no one who's going to stop.
They more white niggers now than they are fucking black.
The religion of Islam, and I want someone to
that I'll watch
try to arrest me for that. It's going to be one bloody ass fight. We need to stand with Kevin J. Johnson. And look, I'm not saying that I support everything Kevin J. Johnson says. Sometimes he says things that I can agree with, but I don't like the way he says it. But he's blunt, he is to the point, he says what's to his mind, just like I do. And I'm not in any competition with Kevin. He makes online videos, I make online videos. His are a little bit more sophisticated than mine. That's okay, because more people actually need to be doing this, what I'm doing, so we can spread what's going on in the world and wake people the hell up. People need to be woken up. And yes, people are waking up, but we got to wake them up even faster, because we're not going to have a country anymore if we continue this godforsaken slumber and ignorance as to what's going on in the world and what the people behind the government walls are doing to us. M103 was indeed something that was going to take away our freedoms, something that was going to take away our free speech. You can criticize Islam. All sorts of shit would happen to us. And now it's happened to Kevin J. Johnson. He criticized Islam online, and a bunch of people couldn't handle it, and they finally got him charged just for speaking his mind.
That sounds like Buddhism there, Tanya, you know with what? The religion.
This isn't about Kevin. This is about our country. If you care about Canada, if you care about Canadian
the
values,
final
you would stand
perfection
in condemning this vicious, this tyrannical, because Canada's now become a fascist country now under Trudeau. It's a fascist, and you know what? It's pathetic, because this is the most pathetic leader. This is not. Fascist leaders are usually strong men. Trudeau is a weak pussy because he's a puppet behind George Soros and the real people behind with the power, the real danger people. Trudeau's he's just a Ken Barbie doll, but he is a puppet to them. And I have no respect for Trudeau. He's a piece of garbage. And anybody who supports Trudeau is a piece of garbage as well. They're a traitor to this country. Trudeau gave $10 million to a terrorist who blew up a bunch of soldiers. Anybody who can still support Trudeau now is a damn terrorist piece of shit. That's what you are. We need to stand with Kevin J. Johnson, not for Kevin, but for our country, because it could happen to you as well. You don't toe the government line. You don't do exactly what they say. You don't say stuff the way they want you to say it.
Sounds like a fun game.
You could get it too. You could get
might not be far from the truth. You never know.
You could get arrested. You can get your job taken away.
You never really know.
It's vicious. And by the way, before I go, YouTube is trying to take me off the internet. They're doing it every day. They constantly send me these emails saying, we have the right, just to let you know, we have the right to completely take away your channel and everything. We're going to keep demonetizing your videos, and they've been doing it to a lot of my videos. They've been demonetizing, just doing And I wonder, I look at the guidelines. I mean, some of the videos, I'll admit I do break some of the guidelines. And okay, that's fine. They have their rules. But I look at some of the videos and I'm an angel in a lot of these videos and they still demonetize it. They don't like what I have to say. YouTube, Facebook, social media, it's run by Silicon Valley, the liberal elite, which controls.
It is, and that's why I don't trust. Look, when you have people like PewDiePie, and then you have all these people going into Bitcoin. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've already bought fractions of Bitcoin and this and that. I have. But the damn thing about it is, these people were made. They were made for a reason. They were made to get monetized like PewDiePie was for that long. I mean, to start from the get go. I get it if being lucky and being the start of things, but I don't believe in luck, to be honest with you. Everything I've ever known on this goddamn earth, it happens for a fucking reason. There really ain't no luck involved, besides maybe that fucking shovel that was thrown didn't hit you on top of the head. Luck is when something bad does not happen to you. It ain't where, oh, I just happen to make millions of dollars. No. Luck is always, damn, thank God that didn't happen. See, anytime I see PewDiePie or fucking Joe Rogan or any motherfucker like that, I know that somebody has set them up to be what the fuck they are. And I don't give a fuck whether PewDiePie, yeah, ain't it quite a fucking coincidence? And when PewDiePie said nigger, then all of a sudden, oh, no more monetization for you. What was that really doing? That was telling the rest of the fucking world, oh, if you say nigger, you can't have money. Yeah, hey, I love it. It won't quit raining around here. I swear, I'm living in a swamp at this point. I love a rainy night, baby.
These social media websites, they're trying to shut me up, they're trying to shut me down. They're not going to do it immediately because it would be obvious, but they are doing it slowly. So I need you guys, if you're watching this video, you like the video, hit the like button. Not to mention, I'm getting more and more trolls by the day. I've noticed there are a lot of trolls who are coming on and they subscribe to me just to see my videos and they look at my videos. There are people right now paid to watch my videos every second, every minute.
Yeah, I've let me. You probably already put Arana Nation, but let me
to watch this. They're doing it right now.
Put that in.
I don't know. They report to somebody. Maybe they report to YouTube.
If y'all don't know this guy, you have to go watch.
Try and take me
He's
down,
awesome. He's always on point.
There are scumbags all over the world who are looking at this beautiful face right now, and they're trying to destroy me. They're trying to shut me up. I need your help. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's the thumbs up sign. If you like to subscribe,
yeah, and y'all hit my button.
But make sure
you hit my button now.
We need to punch these trolls.
We are very few, but
globalists,
hit that
assholes in the teeth. Do it. And I'm sure they're going to try and demonetize this video too. They're going to try and do it. Hit the like button if you like this video.
That's my favorite black boy. He really is. Notice I didn't call him a nigger. because he wasn't acting like a goddamn nigger.
Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadows, showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadow, put your song in this heart of mine. Put your smile on my face every time, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Oh, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh. Showers wash all my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, it makes me high. Ooh, I love a rainy night. You know I do. Yeah, yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. I love a rainy night. Well,
Ma, you probably told me before, but where are you from? I cannot remember much. I try to keep up with all y'all, but I can't. What area, what country are you from, more or less? I don't need to know details. Goddamn, that's a hell of a move. Western Australia. I didn't think there was nothing but damn desert out there. Hi. Wow. That's pretty unique. It really is. Confessions of a SJW. This is Alex Jones, fair use, motherfuckers, and all that kind of dumb shit. You know, every time I watch Alex Jones, I just skip right over to about 2 minutes to get past the bullshit. Looks like they'd lose that shit. Just go ahead and fucking start it.
Vocabulary. Everything was racist. Now, as I noticed as I was talking about the summit with Trump and Putin, all these people were tweeting at me.
Pootie pie, that's what I like
calling me a traitor. Today, they've got a 2-word vocabulary.
I love my pootie pie.
Traitor,
not PewDiePie, but pootie pie.
And my wife said, no, you forgot. They also have the F word as an adjective for everything. So you're an F traitor, an F racist. And that's their vocabulary, quite frankly. And he talks about that here in his manifesto, confession, whatever, his memoir.
You, David.
He said, I was publicly shamed. I was mobbed. I was used as a symbol of male privilege. I was cast out of my career and my professional community. Bastard. And that's what it reminded me of when I said that video.
Keep telling the truth, you cunt.
That was out about a week or so ago. And there was a guy, and he wanted to be a part of the crowd. You know, he wanted to be a social justice warrior too. And there was some radical feminist and shit. Shut up, you're men. Shut up, you're white. Shut up. But I'm against white people. I'm against men. It's like, shut up. You're not woke. All kind of. That's basically what happened to him. He said, in my previous life, I was a self-righteous social justice crusader. I would use my mid-sized Twitter and Facebook platforms to signal my wokeness on topics like
they always on. Yeah, they just have to fill time.
Racial injustice.
Most of it ain't BS, really. I mean, hell, it ain't.
By the various apps that I used, I got plenty of shares.
They're just trying to fill time like everybody else.
How ineffective I had become outside in the real world. Yeah, the real world is not social media. You know, we forget that all. Even in the media business, you know, we can get so caught up in social media that we don't do the research to become good journalists and investigators. We can just sit there and tweet all the time. I can get and do nothing but get back and forth in arguments with people. If I want
to. Really, would you, David? Now, come on. You're a little bit over that shit, ain't you? Come on. Would you really? No, you wouldn't. Could you quit with all the dumb shit and get on to it?
And the Twitter fights with people. Then I wouldn't be learning anything. I wouldn't be giving you any information if I did that. But anyway, he says, he became totally ineffective in the outside real world. He said, the only causes I was actually contributing to were the causes of mobbing and public shaming. He said, real change doesn't come from these tactics. They only cause division, alienation, and bitterness. And see, this is the problem. Many times, if our goal is to just go out and get in the face of these people so we can get a reaction to them, what we're doing is we're feeding division. We're not really changing anything. This is why I think.
So he's trying to go, why be a troll, more or less? Why be a... Let me ask y'all this. Was any of y'all ever a troll? And when I say that, I mean one of those dedicated fucking just shitlord motherfuckers. Yeah, women are never good at it. They ain't. I can imagine that rain. Oh, God. Hell. I'm so damn used to it now that I wish it would rain now. No shit. I love it. Thunder. Oh, God, it is. It's great. Kind of weird how such chaos can make you so relaxed. Imagine me lying beside you, stroking your hair, rubbing my fingers up your legs. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up.
You know, we need to come to these people and say, do you want freedom? Do you want liberty? I understand how you feel about this. I understand the abuse of the government against your people on this issue. So why don't we work together? You know, instead of saying that excessive police brutality, let's just not say excessive. It's just police brutality. All of it is excessive. It's brutal. Let's just say that police brutality and some of these new rules of engagement that have been done are not good. And we can argue the fact that in terms of absolute numbers, more white people are harmed by this than black people. And you can say, rightfully so as well. You can say, but as a percentage, it's a higher group of black people. So it's our problem. So go away, shut up. I don't want to hear your white privilege. This is my cause. And you isolate that.
David's getting pissed.
And you start attacking the wrong thing.
Piss off a man with a beard.
The U.S. military, and you start attacking the flag, and start attacking other things with protests. You're not going to get the change that you want. Instead, what you need to do is, instead of saying everybody else but my little group go away, let's say, let's get everybody together. Let's try to get white people together. Let's try to get black people together. Let's try to change this system. Let's try to make it accountable.
Oh, David, it's about damn time, son. It's about time you come around to the real light there. To where, yeah, it's all about hating fucking white people, David. That's what you really want to say right now, ain't it? So don't remind me of women's lower backs, sweetie. I would have to go off camera and get it out of my system, so to speak.
You just want to get out there and get in people's faces about this kind of stuff so you can get sound bites. It's not helping anything. Really isn't. He said all this happened because it was very exhilarating for him as a social justice warrior. He said every time I would call somebody a racist or a sexist, I'd get a rush. And he said the rush would then be reaffirmed by all my likes and thumbs up that I'd get on social media. And he said the people giving me these stars and these hearts and these thumbs up were engaging their own little cynical game. They were afraid of being targeted by the mob. So he said, I went from minding my own business. He said, it got even worse. So instead of minding my own business, if somebody told a risque joke, I would practically faint. But they used a wrong pronoun. Wow. They expressed a right of center view. I went from making fun of the guy who took edgy jokes too seriously to becoming that guy. You know, like taking away Roseanne Barr's show.
Damn.
Because she made a joke. It would have been considered to be incredibly mild in the days of Don Rickles and the roasting that they had. I mean, that stuff, I never thought that was funny. I thought it was kind of brutal and harsh. But a lot of people thought it was funny. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I didn't demand that these people be taken off of television. I didn't demand that Don Rickles be consigned to broadcasting jail or something. But they even intimidated Roseanne Barr. You know, she had to apologize for that. And it wasn't good enough for them. It's never good enough for them to apologize. It wasn't good enough for this guy. He said one day he was accused of the very transgressions that he called out in others. You know, it's kind of like Robespierre, the French Revolution, the Reign of Terror. You know, these guys who create all this stuff, cult of the omnipotent state, they create a reign of terror like they did in the French Revolution because these people are socialists. They have the same tactics. They get a mob together, and the mob thrives off of identifying an enemy, going after that guy. And that's not enough when they execute the king. Now they got to go after the people who are tangentially part of the royal family or the bourgeois or whatever. And then eventually that thing turns inward. And eventually, like Robespierre, you are executed by the mob yourself because they consider you to be counter-revolutionary. Well, that's what they did to this guy. It was his counter-revolutionary moment. So there's no such thing as due process in this world. Once a judgment has been rendered against you, the mob starts combing through your past, looking for any similar transgressions that might have been missed at the time. I was now told that I've been creating a toxic environment for years at my workplace, that I've been making the space around me unsafe through microaggressions. And microaggressions, that there were things like that. And as he said, social justice is a surveillance culture. It is a snitch culture. It is a culture where First Amendment, due process is not there.
Damn it, Hugh. Now I got to make
it's coffee. All about surveillance, snitching, no due process. Why do you think we call it cultural Marxism?
That's all I need to see.
Because these are the tactics that the Marxists
have
always used to attack people. To shut down any sense of fairness, to take away any free speech, so they can dominate and oppress other people as a mob. And that's what we're talking about here. It's completely shutting down everything that our country was based on. We'll be right back. We're going to talk about censorship. We're going to talk about treason against the military-industrial complex.
Amen, brother. Amen. Fucking MIC needs to be fucking shut the fuck down.
Climb to the top of.
Where in the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, I hear you. I have to look it up. No, I'll check this out. It might be good. Damn, that's hey. See, I would have led right in. I would have had a video right at talking about the MIC.
Well, as usual, I think Alex is exactly right. I mean, this is clearly the United States and Russia as two nation states won't see every issue eye to eye. We have our own nation state interests. Russia has theirs. Ukraine is an example. Within their sphere of influence, going back to the balance of power theories of 200 or 300 years ago that have persisted since then, we're probably not going to go to war over Ukraine, and Russia's probably not going to go to war over something that happens in Cuba. I mean, we went through that whole issue in the 60s, and we found out that basically, the Western Hemisphere is going to be U.S. sphere of influence, and Russia's going to have theirs. But the point is, right now, it is a fight to the death with the deep state for both Putin and for Trump. And when they got together in their meeting privately, I'm sure they exchanged notes and realized that they were each dealing with the same enemy.
Investigative journalist Dr. Jerome Corsi, three-time #1 New York Times bestseller, waiting in the wings to continue his detailed analysis. We have Owen Schroyer sitting in the cockpit in Austin, Texas. But I'm here to do a breakdown on some of the developments that tie into all this. Putin is a straight shooter. He's standing up for the sovereignty of Russia. He's taking it away from the globalists. Trump sees kinship in Putin, understanding the model of taking his country back and then rebuilding it. Trump realizes that America will be 10 times more successful than Russia if we can actually get it out from under the control of the globalists and turn it back on for the American people. And everything Trump's done has been 100% in line, not with Russia or anybody else, but with doing energy deals that help America and, quite frankly, hurt Russia and many other issues. So the claim that Trump, because he's being nice to Putin, or said he's been a strong leader, is selling out is a total fraud. The globalists have sold the country out, and they're the ones involved in massive fake news. I want to go over a few examples of this, and then hand it back to Dr. Corsi and Owen Schroyer. But we saw over a month ago the last big fake scandal run by the UN and George Soros. But we've got to totally open our borders up and occupy the ICE facilities.
Bloods are the best.
Tell collapsing Venezuela with 4 million people moving north.
I used to be a big
it's collapsed to Central America.
purebred
America's open,
fan,
everything's free, come here. That is a UN global government plan to collapse the West, period. That's their plan for world government, is collapsing third world countries into the first world, and then we capitulate to the UN to manage the crisis they helped engineer. And so Trump and Putin, by the way, are saying, we're not going to do this, we're standing up for our nation states. And so they put out this fake image on a red background of a little girl crying, separated from her mother, with Trump looking down on her. Trump was never at the border. The little girl wasn't taken from her mother. All of that came out later to be a hoax, but it didn't matter. They had the fake iconography, the fake logo, the fake imagery of Trump standing with a little 3-year-old crying girl. Well, they're back again. Anybody can morph somebody's face into somebody else. And it's a fraud on his face, unintended, but they show a morphed Trump and Putin humans look the same. So when you morph two faces, it makes you automatically think they are one. You could morph my face with somebody and think that. So now they're resorting to that. Look, he is Putin. Well, if Putin's running our economy coming back and the borders being controlled and the military being expanded and thousands of new factories being built and the lowest unemployment level ever recorded, my God, great job, Putin. But no, the truth is, just like Putin got partial control of his country from the globalists, and the Russian economy got better years ago.
We were chatting a little bit earlier. She's kind of tired.
And so Putin, as a strong nationalist, has been the model for many other nation states around the world to struggle free from the big mega corporations and what they're doing. Now, after 2 days after their Helsinki summit, Putin finally came out in the press conference today to RT and went off his prepared march for just 2 minutes. The quotes are up on Infowars.com and Newswars.com. And he said, listen, you've got domestic groups want political power trying to demonize Trump. I can assure you in our meeting, he's 100% about American interests, and where Russian and U.S. interests meet in a few areas, we might work together. But quite frankly, that's not what's happening. So they want to derail Trump. Leaders are supposed to care about their national sovereignty. Trump is doing that. He was just point blank. He talked to me straight up. And we just agreed to try to move forward where our interests don't collide. And Trump understands that you've got globalists like Soros in control of your country that want to run it in the ground and admit it, like Bill Maher and others have said. So that's the bottom line. And it's amazing. And notice they're saying, don't do it. Don't do the trap where we have this anti-crime treaty, organized crime treaty from '99 with Interpol, the U.S. and Russia. Don't do that where you get to go look at interview these Russian people, talk to them. Don't because Putin wants to interview Mr. Bonner that Dr. Corsi was just talking about. So the Russians are straight shooting on all this. And again, I want to be clear. Russia's all about its interests. It's mafia run in many cases. That's better than communist run. And they're trying to be free market. They're trying to modernize because that's where the world's at. They've cut their military spending. China, I keep hammering this because Tucker Carlson's now covering it.
She just left for a minute.
He gets it. Office of Personnel
like all women do.
All of this, the sellout Hollywood control of the Chi-Coms, even Washington Post admits the big 50 public universities have been Chi-Com infiltrated. They're the ones running our lives. They're the ones trying to bankrupt the country. They're the ones at Davos here and a half ago saying, don't worry about Trump. We'll work with the EU. We're going to stop him. They are openly allied with the CFR and all these traitors. They're the ones that think they can beat America. Russia wants America off its back with Soros, trying to overthrow their country. So damn right they're interested in Trump and try to
why does that turn me on? I'm sorry.
They want to give us their resources.
I'm not one of those motherfuckers who want to be peed on or anything like that. Just reading that just for some reason just turns me on. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a freak. I don't know.
And get in bed with America, and they control about half the borders in the world between Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Central Asia, East Asia, Far East Asia. That is a no-brainer. The Pentagon knows that if you're actually pro-America, you go into Russia with economic development, hype them up as Christians, which they are ready to do, launch the relaunch of the West with Russia, total global domination through free market and open ideas, not through the fist. With military backed up by the U.S. and Russia, China will be cut off. We can make them reform. It is the future. If not death, war, the end of peace. These are the enemies of America, the enemies of humanity. These are the globalists. And Trump is absolutely right. God bless you all. I'm honored to be associated with all of you. Back to Dr. Jerome Corsi, Owen Shroyer, and others from the Central Texas Command Center.
Boy, Alex
really goes Alex Jones. Dr. Corsi?
Alex really works it up there,
you just heard Alex break it all.
He really, I swear, if you've been watching him as long as I have, good God, he really works it up. Every now and then he won't come into the studio just to call in from his phone from the house and where it seems like it's really a desperate situation. And like I say, I always like the message. I do, but good God, they really use every fucking thing they can to. It sounds like, oh, now we're all behind enemy lines. No idea what the hell y'all talking about.
All down. I just want to get your response to that and all of your research that you've done into the deep state that you see Trump is fighting against.
Well, as usual, I think Alex is exactly right. I mean, this is clearly the United States and Russia as two nation states won't see every issue eye to eye. We have our own nation state interests. Russia has theirs. Ukraine is an example. Within their sphere of influence, going back to the balance of power theories of 200 or 300 years ago that have persisted since then. We're probably not going to go to war over Ukraine, and Russia's probably not going to go to war over something that happens in Cuba. I mean, we went through that whole issue in the 60s, and we found out that basically, the Western Hemisphere is going to be U.S. sphere of influence, and Russia's going to have theirs. But the point is, right now, it is a fight to the death with the deep state for both Putin and for Trump. And when they got together in their meeting privately, I'm sure they exchanged notes and realized that they were each dealing with the same enemy. This is why I think Putin has come out brilliantly and said to Mueller, if you really have a case here, if you really wanted to go to trial, or it was just show trial, if this is all just, you want to say you indicted people, therefore you proved your case, would say you didn't prove anything. Come to Russia, I'll let you investigate the 12 intelligence agents you indicted.
And you have these just frankly dumb, you-know-what people say, hey, where's your evidence of Russian collusion? And they say, oh, there's indictments. It's not evidence. They don't even understand it.
And I heard one of the congressmen during the hearing, which
no, they understand it very fucking well.
To be banned from Facebook.
They know exactly what the fuck it is. They know that people are so goddamn stupid that when they hear, oh, so-and-so was indicted, everybody goes, oh my God. That's like if somebody, you could go to my, and look, my father is very smart man. But if you was to walk up to him and say, look, your son's been indicted on these fucking charges, then automatically he would go, what are you talking about? And they know that every fucking idiot who does not take civics anymore, that when they hear, oh, so-and-so has been indicted, then that's just as good as saying somebody has been charged and convicted. These goddamn idiots have got to go. Somebody's got to teach these motherfuckers something. I don't know who, I don't know where, I don't know when, and all that kind of shit. But that is the fucking case. When you have even smart people, smart motherfuckers, if you walked up to them and said, hey, your father's been indicted. If you walked up to me and said that, I'd be so indicted on what? My first reaction wouldn't be, what? Idiots. Fucking idiots.
This indictment proved that Putin stole the election.
It proves nothing. Yeah.
Proves nothing. It proves that he indicted some people. Well, okay, now prove your case, Mueller.
It's like they don't say. They can indict a ham sandwich.
And Mueller made these indictments knowing that there would never be a trial. He was shocked when one of the companies in the first indictment got some lawyers and said, we're going to defend the case. Mueller wasn't ready to go to trial. He never expected to go to trial. There is no case here.
There's nothing.
There's first of all no collusion. So the Democrats have now morphed it into talking about Russian interference. And Rosenstein admitted the interference that the Russians have done was minimal and didn't affect.
And Obama stood down. Obama said, "Stand down." Dr. Corsi, Dr. Corsi, do you have a ham sandwich in your refrigerator?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here. Let me ask y'all this. What has Gowdy? I mean, where and how? Oh, he's blocking Rosenstein's impeachment. Who, Gowdy? What are y'all talking about? Gowdy's a turncoat. Get Gowdy in his place. He worked for Hillary, didn't he? Maybe so. What has Gowdy done? Yeah, I know Trey Gowdy. I know the man. I know him very well. What has he done? I mean, why are y'all knocking his head around here? Me neither. What are y'all listening to? Where have y'all got this info? Because Gowdy is really big down here. No, I think y'all might be listening to some fake news. Google and find it. All right, sweetheart. I don't trust Google for shit. So what did you hear is what I'm wanting to know. What did you hear? I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. That makes no fucking sense to what we know over here. Trey Gowdy has not done anything here recently. And I can guarantee you this, every fucking Southerner would fucking know it. And that's got nothing to do with from where Gowdy's from. It's just we have really fucking kept up with him. That sounds crazy. I get it, yeah, and I will. But that sounds like y'all getting some real fucked up news. But I don't know. I just can't see a man changing flip-flops overnight. It usually happens when you're walking in the sand and one tears up. All right, here's one of my favorite chicks in the world from Red Ice TV. Let's see what she has to say about the Trumper man.
Hi, President.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, leave it there. I'll check it.
What did you during the
That
presidential
sounds kind of
campaign
nuts
when
to
I
me.
voted for you. It was actually the only time I did vote. You
I mean,
are
really,
the sitting
I mean,
president
that would
of the
be,
United States of America, a
if
country that
Gowdy
now
was,
is the most
no,
powerful
that would,
nation in the world. A
may be
country that
right, you
claims
may
to
be
be
right, but
so
that's,
great
we
because
would
they
all
value
know
free
within
speech
5
and free
minutes here.
enterprise. But the truth is, free speech is dead in this country, and it's up to you to resurrect and protect it. Mega corporations and tech giants in America
Look, I have,
run
I'm
by
gonna be
leftists.
honest with you now.
It's why we no longer hear lefties crying about
I have
Catholics.
had to leave fucking channels. Like there was there was this one channel, Trump Nation or some shit like that. I can't remember. Trump National, Trump Nation, some shit like that. And they was steady goddamn good. You never seen the face. You never seen the dude behind it, but it was, and then he started fucking just downing the fuck out of Gowdy for, I mean, it got fucking stupid. And I was like, fuck this, man. I mean, it come off not just propaganda, but commie fucking propaganda in the end. I could tell that they were manipulating, they were letting people come in and get sucked in and then trying to change their whole way of thinking. Be careful where you're at. I mean, I ain't saying that's what, I don't know, but that's what it sounds like.
And corporate rule, because now they are the totalitarian corporations. This cabal is united against you and against all your supporters. In fact, every major facet of our society is controlled by them, from banking, big tech, and of course, the media. They defame and hate you, and they defame and hate me too. Lefty orgs such as the crooked ADL and SPLC are working with mega corporations and tech giants to ban and deny services to people on the right. To ban and deny services to your supporters at every turn. You are the sitting president of America. I am one of your supporters that has been discriminated against for my political views.
True,
Recently,
I know it.
PayPal banned our company because of
And
the
like I say, I don't
nature of
know.
our
I have to
activities.
look into
This
it.
is insanity. My husband and I make videos commenting on the news. My adorable
Here's the way it
journalist
really
friend,
is.
Kate Goldie, also banned from PayPal.
Trey Gowdy is so fucking huge among people who are trying to who listen to Rand Paul or anybody who's actually got any sense, to where if they make one wrong move, I mean, we don't, you would see me in a video on Eric Butler, I mean, just giving him slap fucking hell. That's just the way it goes. I mean, if they make one fucking wrong move. So whatever, I mean, I don't know what y'all do. You send me whatever you found out, but I'm just trying to tell you, news, when it comes to that, happens just like that. And I'd be the first one saying, you fuckwad motherfucking traitor, you. So I just don't, I don't know what y'all, I don't know what y'all been looking at.
There have been many on the right banned from PayPal, and it will continue. Our crime is that we are anti-left and dare to question mainstream narratives. Yet PayPal and other gateways have put us on a prohibited businesses list, putting us in the same category as drug dealers, terrorists, and scam artists. Pedophiles and perverts of every kind get more sympathy from these companies. I am a wife and a mother who never advocated for violence. You see, anyone who supports you and is strongly against leftist policy is deemed violent and dangerous. The fact is, every group is protected under discrimination laws except for your supporters, except for people on the right. The fact is, mega tech giants claim to be against discrimination, but people such as myself are fair game to be discriminated against, slandered, and hated because we refuse to shut up and get in line with the leftist agenda. Trump supporters are the majority of this country, and yet the majority has zero protections. What are you going to do about your supporters who are turned away from restaurants, banned from platforms, and denied services simply because they support the sitting president of the USA? Meanwhile, these same companies say we never discriminate against people based on religion, sexuality, race, unless white, etc.
That's the whole thing. They've completely overplayed their fucking hand. I don't want to brag, but I am a fucking awesome fucking card player. And one goddamn thing you never do is just, you can't bluff but so much. I mean, after you've lost so many hands and tried to bluff while doing it, you just like, fuck, we don't even pay attention to these motherfuckers anymore. It's just stupid.
for free speech, for political views.
And the only goddamn thing left is them to get up from the table and pull out their little fucking 22 or whatever and try to fucking rob us. That's the only thing they got left.
For questioning or being critical.
Not thinking that fucking real car players tote 45s. You stupid motherfuckers, you.
Critical or disagreeing with anything. Trump, pass a law to protect your supporters, to protect free speech, and to protect differing political viewpoints. We all know if tables were turned, they would be crying fascism, demanding change. But when they dominate, they rejoice in the suppression and destruction of others. They already dominate everything, yet still cry fascism. They get a small taste of opposition and cry fascism. While there's a loud minority who thinks I deserve to be iced out of society, raped, murdered, and my children starved for my views, there are even more who support me. The only reason why this majority remains silent for now is because of the discrimination and retribution they will face at their jobs. Your supporters are being fired, banned, and attacked physically for voting for you. What are you going to do about it? How is this even real in free speech, free market America? There are no free markets. Anytime an alternative platform arises, they are blocked by middlemen such as Visa and MasterCard or
Sweetie,
ISPs. It is they who
Law,
can handle
I tried to
the
give you a
competition.
wrench.
If
And
Visa
here is what I'm wondering. And this is what I'm wondering. When I go and I try to give you a wrench, all I see is report. There's no add moderator or anything like that. I don't know why that is. Now, see, I gave Hilton and Tanya a wrench just tonight, and I'm wondering why do I only have report when that makes no sense to me. Why is that? I'm not blaming you. I'm just asking all of y'all what the fuck is up with that. I tried to give you a wrench. Is it from where you are, your fucking internet laws, or what the fuck? Because I honestly wish I could damn give you one, but when I click on the three little buttons beside your name, it just says report. It does not. And I just gave Hilt a wrench tonight. He knows that, and Tiny does too. I don't like not being able to treat everybody the same. I don't. I know it. Yeah, probably in a past live stream. I'll look around. I'll see what's going on later, but not now.
MasterCard has this kind of power without any government intervention, and my God, there will be no end to this. Bankers will and do have enormous power to discriminate against political views and completely eye someone out of the ability to provide for themselves, to live. How is this acceptable? If a free market means that PayPal can buy up every other company without limitations and have endless power to ban the people they don't agree with, then this market system is an enemy of the people. It's pretty much impossible for a true outsider to come in and start a bank or a new credit card processing avenue. It is a power-hungry, totalitarian cabal dictating who gets in. Long ago, basic utilities such as electricity and water were made public precisely so that everyone could have equal access and not be discriminated against. The thing is, these insane leftists would support the ability to cut off someone's electricity and water if they thought someone was a Nazi. If someone's a Nazi, it's fair game for violence, rape, abuse, and theft. Today, an online presence and the ability to do business online is essential for most people's survival to feed their children.
You know what the cure for that Nazi shit is? You know what the real cure for that shit is? Is to start calling yourselves Nazis. Just do the same goddamn thing that the fucking niggers do. You know, they walk around calling each other, hey, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. Just start calling yourself, hey, my Nazi. Just just use the same fucking logic against the fucking idiots. And quit feeling so goddamn bad about it. Because you can't be black and call each other nigger and really think that, hey, you're a nigger. You're a real nigger. You know, no, it ain't like that. They call it that because they know it's fucking bullshit.
Is the town square. It is impossible for most people to participate in the modern world without the internet and the dominant platforms. Personal and social life, professional life, career opportunities, freedom of expression, including the freedom to engage in political debate, are all done online these days. Censorship and banning people on the right won't end until you do something about it. If the free market is free to discriminate in some cases but not others, where does it end? Then banks will refuse to lend money based on your views. Landlords will deny contracts, gas stations deny service, grocery stores no food, clothing stores nope, can't shop here, cell phones deny service. There is no end to how far this will go unless we stop it. I am discriminated against for ideas. That is my crime. Thinking different. We live in a world where communists and violent lefties who support an ideology that has mass murdered millions have free reign and protections. And the sickening thing is, most of these huge companies would be nowhere if it weren't for mostly straight, white, right-leaning men. But now that they're too big to challenge, they openly discriminate against straight white men who oppose the anti-white male agenda. They use this demographic to ultimately destroy this demographic. And that was probably their plan all along. Commies always had the agenda to use capitalism as their tool.
Thank you, sweet.
I have committed no crime.
That sweetheart just said exactly what I've been. You call them commies. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you call them. You call them exactly what they are. You call them commies, and you fucking start just saying, hey, what's up, my Nazi? I mean, fucking make it to where it's just, if they want to fucking use this language bullshit, then fucking use it against them. Damn, quit trying to be so goddamn proper and polite. What the fuck is that anyway? Damn. That's just fake ass shit you use every day to fucking get along in society. When you're sitting down drinking a beer with a guy, or you fucking bullshitting with your friends, you don't fucking give one a fuck about being proper and polite. No, so fuck it. I'll tell you what. This goddamn polite. I've said that I've made videos about this shit in the past. God damn it. This polite shit is why we're in the situation we are. Oh, you're too good you're so much better than the next man because that man decided to say fuck or shit or this or that. I mean, and this goes on in all kind of fucking words. Good God. Once you get fucking tired of being so goddamn prim and proper, then maybe you'll goddamn fucking man up and fucking get something done. Even with your goddamn language.
And challenging the status quo, and for that, Red Ice is a prohibited business. The funny thing is that according to PayPal's governance guidelines, they say they respect and value uniqueness. Check this out. Actively listen and seek diversity of thought. Lies! What a joke! They don't want diversity of thought. They want leftist domination. Well, to those who say you deserve it because you talked about X, Y, and Z, then you too support thought policing. Well, eventually, it will come back around to you. Trump, they also would love nothing more than for your family to be completely broken and cut off. We're dealing with maniacs and power who need to be restrained. It's not even about money anymore. It's about ideology and social engineering. You don't have to agree with everything I say, but agree with this. We must put an end to censorship and the murder of free speech, free thought, and free association. I'm not a supporter of censorship in any form. It always backfires. Where are you, Trump? I and many with me urge you to take action and enable protections for free speech and against political discrimination. Our country is not free. Trump, help us. Everyone, please write PayPal via email, snail mail.
That is the first step to being honest. We are racist. There's no goddamn race. There's no skin color that don't want to be around the same skin color. And all this old goddamn bullshit. And I'm gonna be honest with you, all that old Martin Luther King shit. Look, I agree with Martin Luther about Martin Luther King, not the original Martin Luther. I agree with, getting along with folks. I do. You can't live in a world where you don't get along, or you fucking stabbing one another to death, shooting them, and all this kind of. You go to war. But I'll never agree where I can't wait till the day where every little black kid can hold hands with the white child. No. I'm sorry, it don't work like that. Damn. Let's get real. I'll be glad when the day where every little white kid and every little black kid can have their own goddamn communities and stay fucking separated from one another by their own free will, unless they want to go over to the other side, and then you'll always have that fluke. But it's not something that we just do naturally. We don't fucking just breed naturally with other fucking races. There's nothing more I like. I love watching like Arana Nation. Hell, he's as black fucking gets. I love watching him. I love his ideas. Do I want to go fucking eat or fuck with him or his family? No. No, I don't. I want to stay with my fucking shit. I mean, how stupid can people fucking be to think that, oh, we should all just blend and mesh until we're all one color? If you ever believe that shit, then God bless your soul, sweetheart. Because that's so goddamn stupid. It was never fucking reality and never will be. And the damn truth is, like I've said 10,000 fucking times already, is that any fucking chick who just has to go screw black guys or this or any other color, they're pissed off with mama or daddy because they've heard racist. Oh, if I can't go sleep with it, then you're racist. I can go sleep with a burrhead, and goddamn, it'll all just be just as good as if I was in a white family. No, it won't, sweetheart. It just really won't. I mean, I know that's gonna really hit you later on in life, but that ain't the truth. White people want to be with white people. White people have different fucking hormones. They have different fucking features. They have every fucking thing about them is different. You can't just mix fucking black and white and think, oh, this is the real way of living. No. How stupid can people be to ever even think that that was goddamn the right way to go? Am I a racist? You goddamn right. Every fucking minute of the day I am. Every minute of the year. Until I'm dead, I'll be a racist. Now, do I want other cultures dead? Other races dead? No. No, I want them to go fucking live their own goddamn lives and be fucking happy and peaceful and make fucking money. And goddamn, maybe they'll fucking contribute something to this world that's fucking the most grand thing that ever was. But you can't tell me that you're gonna fucking blend fucking races to make some kind of stupid ass fucking utopia. That was a lie. That is the lie that's got us to this goddamn point. Do I ever say? Yeah, it will. Blah. Every motherfucker down here already knows that, yeah, eventually we'll have different fucking, this country will split. We'll have different countries inside this country. It's just so easy. It's so easy to see when you're down here. These people don't fucking do. All you have to do is take a look at South Africa. If you put all the blacks in charge right now, if you just put them all in charge right now, all the blacks, even the smartest ones, then they would be influenced so much by the idiots that they would call for the death of all white people. Because the average idiot black running around hates every fucking white they see. Hates them with a passion. To where all the whites walking around don't even fucking think about hating them son of a bitches. They don't. That's the difference in whites and blacks. The damn tribal shit has not been. The tribal gene is so big with the blacks, it's unreal. The whites only get tribal when they have to. And then at that point, half of them will be fucking fighting against each other. But every black, I don't give a damn, I don't give a shit whether he's half fucking white. They'll still take in the fucking half white. When it comes down to war. Now, when it ain't wartime, no, they kind of kick them out a little bit, you know. And I said, come down to Georgia. Come down to Georgia and walk around sometime. This shit's so goddamn easy for me, it's unreal. That's why it blows my fucking mind how goddamn. Goddamn, go up to fucking New York. Hell, you have a Chinatown, you have a fucking a Cuban city, you have fucking the Italians, every one of them segregated in their own goddamn ways. And always will be. How fucking. Come on now. This just ain't that hard. It really ain't. My opinion is that most whites will start to move up north. Because nobody likes the cold, but we can put up with it. And most blacks will probably wind up down south. Your brain just calls you to where you need to be. Black dudes would take almost anyone. Well, I'll be as straight up with you, Law. Most men will take about any woman. That's the damn truth. I mean, if it's spread out before them, I don't give a damn whether you're white or black. They will pretty much take it. Law, it's already in the back of my mind. It really is. As much as I love you, don't know. See, I have family that has been down here for years, since the beginning of the goddamn 13th colony, and that ain't no shit. And I have been here for a long fucking time. But damn it, man, the worst thing we ever did was bring fucking black people over here. In my opinion, now that's just my opinion. We'd have been better off leaving their fucking asses over there. But you know what? It was the English that knew that if you bring those blacks over there and you flood them with that, then you'll be able to control the whites easier. Because black people, I'm telling you, they most of them around here are damn good people now. I mean, don't take what I say lightly, because I'm not saying anything. These black people are fine fucking people. They are. I am neighbors with them. But they will never fucking mix with us. And there's a reason why our ass in Europe went fucking north and their ass stayed where the fuck they are. There's a goddamn reason for that shit. Well, you would be amazed to walk around where I am. It would probably blow your fucking mind. But like I say, they're all, look, they know, I'll be straight up with you. They know not to be fucking with any white people around here because this is the South. This ain't North. This ain't, I mean, they know we don't like them. They know we don't want to live with them. And they feel the same. That's why when you had all that down, putting them in the schools down here and all that kind of shit, the first thing that happened was fights everywhere. My daddy and all my damn second cousins that are as old as my daddy and all that, hell, they fought like hell when they first fucking integrated schools. Because black and whites fucking hate one another. Good God. And to act like that ain't true, to fucking ignore that and just to act like, oh, that ain't real. That's just something that you've been taught. No, that's something inside your goddamn mind. If you take a little white kid and by the time he's fucking 11 years old, he's never seen a black dude. The first time he sees a black dude, it will scare the fucking shit out of him. And then you want to act like, well, all men are just men. No, they're not. You have different fucking species of fucking men. Some are white, some are black, some are fucking yellow, some are red. But they're not the goddamn same species. A fucking bluebird don't fuck a redbird, baby. And that's just all there is to it. And you'll never see a fucking crow fucking a redbird. My sweetie done got tired and left. Damn. I got about 8 minutes and I'm out, y'all. I don't like, nobody likes talking about these things. They really don't. Nobody likes to talk about these things. And the reason they don't like talking about them is because everybody has fucking lied to each other for so long. And that's one thing I was never good at. I wasn't good at lying. I'm not a good liar. Because I know what it's like to be a good liar. I learned that when I was young, and you have to be really fucking evil. You have to switch your fucking brain over to really lie and to make people believe you. And there's something about when you do that, it changes you and it makes you feel you become something. You are evil at that point. It's nothing but lies. God damn, stop lying. And everybody lies to themselves in some kind of way each and every fucking day. They do. I don't care who you are, you do. And that's the only thing you can really fucking work against is to quit lying about whatever the fuck you're lying to yourself about. Whether it be basic shit in life, that but sometimes those deep-seated lies is which I'm talking about race and all that kind of stuff. That is deep-seated fucking bullshit that's been pushed upon you. Nobody would ever think like we think now without the media, without people, without going to school and people trying to tell you we're all just alike. We are all the same. There is no difference in black and white. There is no difference in gay and straight. Those are huge fucking lies. Those are big fucking lies. And until we fucking stop and admit that, hey, we've been lied to and we've been lying to ourselves with just those things, then we'll never be able to fucking figure out the little goddamn lies that we lie to ourselves every day with. I don't want to end on a bad note. So the good thing about this is that if we ever quit fucking lying to ourselves, then what we will have is an actual fucking utopia. We'll have nations. Imagine a black nation within itself. Imagine a black nation of Louisiana, Mississippi, and parts of Alabama where just black people just could go and live, and they would have the access to the sea, and they would be able they would be able to grow and import if they could. If they could. Most blacks really don't know how to fucking farm, to be honest with you. But if they could just live, and then imagine a white nation around that, to where we would help them. We would. Don't we help them all the goddamn time anyway? I mean, fuck, that's all we do is if it wasn't for our fucking goddamn money going to them, hell, the bastards wouldn't be alive today. But can you imagine to where you have a decent fucking black nation, a fucking a white nation going on, and hell, you can take California and fucking the West over there and make part of that a fucking Mexico state, because that's what it's becoming. As long as we know that, hey, we're not the same, and we never will be. I can see a fucking real utopia. But I can't see it with this muddled up, fucked up George Soros, fucking Theresa May, Macron, Trudeau, fucking Obama, goddamn all these cock-sucking motherfuckers. No, all they want's chaos, and we all know it. So just stop the lies. Just stop lying. Just stop lying. When you're talking to somebody, don't lie. And don't give one fuck whether they get up and fucking slam shit down and say they'll never talk to you again. Fine. Fine. That's somebody you didn't need to be talking to in the first place. Until they come around. Because they'll come around. Eventually. They're going to have to. If it ain't them, it's going to have to be their kids somewhere down the line. Because everything I'm fucking saying is going to come true. I don't know if I ended on a high note or not, but thank y'all for being here. It's the witching hour, and I have to end.